In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the Disney Parks exclusive Droid Factory 4-pack from the Rise of Skywalker. Hey there Star Wars collectors, welcome to another Bosk's Bounty video and welcome to my review of the Droid Factory. This is the exclusive from the Disney Parks. It's the brand new one from the film The Rise of Skywalker. So this literally just came out when I was over in Disney Orlando, Walt Disney World. I think I picked this up from Disney Springs. Can't really remember. It might have been actually in Galaxy's Edge itself, but that doesn't really matter. I've got it back now here in the UK and I'm here to review it for you. So we're going to take a look at these 4 droids. I have to admit that I've never actually owned a Droid Factory item before. They've never really appealed to me that much. I've always gone down the route of the sort of official Hasbro droids, but these 4 look really, really good and I didn't want to pass up on them, because as I said, they are exclusive to the Disney Parks. I'm not really going to get a chance to pick one of these up again, really, maybe, unless I had to, pay over the odds on eBay. So yeah, we're going to take a look at the packaging first of all. So as you can see, it comes in this open windowed box with the 4 droids there. You get Dio, you get R5-2JE, you get R6-LE5, and you get R2-SHP. Now, I've seen Rise of Skywalker twice now, and I don't actually remember seeing these 3 in it. Whether they're in some X-Wings in the final battle or Y-Wings or whatever, I do not know, but I don't remember clearly seeing these 3 droids in the film. Obviously, we got to see Dio. At present, that Dio is the only 3.75-inch version of Dio, I think, because I don't think we've had him in any other figure released. Obviously he does come in the black series with the Ray, I believe, but for 3.75 inch this is the only one that we have at the moment. There's the back of the packaging, Star Wars Droid Factory, and all 4 droids that we're getting on there. $29.99, which isn't too bad, probably a little bit overpriced, but obviously it's Disney Parks, everything's going to be a little bit overpriced. You kind of pay for the privilege. And it says on the back there, all different types of droids populate the Star Wars galaxy. Each is different and has their own unique personality and colours. These 4 new droids are featured in Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. May the Force be with you and your droids. So as I said, I don't actually remember these 3 being in it. Maybe they are for like a couple of seconds or something. But obviously we've got Dio. So we're going to take a look at it now. We're going to open the package and we're going to check them out. Just something to notice about the packaging. Inside the package, the tray that they come in, you can just see some pretty nice graphics of what looks like R2-D2, I guess, or a R2 droid of some description. Alright, so the first one we're going to be taking a look at is the R2-SHP. Now, the reason I wanted to do that is because I was really intrigued about how close this droid is to a Hasbro droid. So I'm just going to bring R2-D2. This is the latest R2-D2 from the Vintage Collection. And as you can see there, they are almost identical in size, shape and everything. So I think we've discussed this before. I'm not actually 100% sure how Disney get theirs made, whether they've got like a deal with Hasbro and Hasbro basically make them in their factories for them with using the same molds and everything, but they just get to license them as Disney Parks Droid Factory products, or if essentially Disney owns the whole molds and everything, and if Hasbro ever lost the license for some reason, they could just take all their own molds and what have you and give them to some other company and they could make them, or they might have their own factory that just can make pretty good replicas. I don't know. If you do know, let me know in the comment section below. I'll be intrigued to know. But anyway, there you can see pretty much identical. We're just going to get R2 out of the way so we can take a look at this droid in a bit closer detail. So it is an R2 droid. Head spins obviously, and it does come off. I'm pretty sure the legs are going to come off as well. So it's like pretty much like the builder droid, isn't it? All the parts, you can mix and match them. The middle leg's going to come out there as well. Let's put that back in. So that doesn't really sit 100% flush, which is a little bit disappointing there, but it's not the end of the world. So this guy's painted like a metallic blue, which is pretty awesome. Do like the look of this droid. As I say, standard R2 sculpt. Legs move, so you can have him, in like rolling position like that, or you can take the middle leg out and have him standing in the classic R2 pose, if you like. Apart from that, they don't really do a lot. They're really good for display, obviously. So we'll just take a look at the next one now. So this is R6LE5, and you can see he has the sort of squarer dome head. But if we compare the bodies, is it the same body? I think that's an exact body, isn't it? They've just changed, literally just changed the head. It is exactly the same. So what a way for them to say, here you go. You're getting two completely different droids, different names, different heads, but they are the same figure. The body is exactly the same. So I don't want to go as far as say that's a bit of a con, because you are getting another droid, but essentially that is just, they've just plonked a different head on the same body. That's a little bit dodgy if you ask me. So obviously the head moves, legs move just like the other R2 droid. Here we have R5-2JE, which looks incredibly like R5-D4 from A New Hope. I love this droid. The R5-D4 is one of my favourite droids from Star Wars. I love the red and white colour. A bit of blue on there, very nice indeed. This one's got some lovely weathering going on actually, so you know this would actually make a pretty good R5-D4 if you wanted it to. Head moves as usual, legs moves as usual. Obviously you can take them all off, mix and match them if you wanted to. So I guess that is the whole point of the Droid Factory. Alright then, so let's move on to Dio now, which is probably going to be the reason most people buy this set essentially. And he comes on a little stand look, so that's pretty cool. And he's going to have some articulation there to move up and down, which is pretty nice. But let's have a really good look at this guy. He's a little bit bent there. We'll have to just bend him up. He's got crushed in the packaging. But he looks really good. Look at that. For 3.75 inch scale, that's really, really nice. Decent paint job on there. You've got the green and white, the wheel. Very nice indeed. Let's see if these are articulated. No, they're not. On the Black Series one, these are articulated. They move around in all different positions. These are just little plastic pieces sticking out in one direction like that. Obviously, he's got the little bit of green on his cone there. Does his head move? His head does not move. So essentially, you've just got that piece of articulation there, which is on the wheel. And he's going to, because of the weight of his head, he's going to lean a bit like that. So this is a very soft piece of plastic. So we really want to maybe just bend that. Keep it bent for a while, and then hopefully he'll sit straight like that. But yeah, weird little droid. I think I don't know, he was a little bit unnecessary in the film, wasn't it? It was kind of like, oh look, here's a new droid, go buy me sort of thing, you know? Merchandise and all that, rather than him actually doing anything. I know he eventually told them where to go or whatever, but essentially, yeah, you can just tell it's a bit of a marketing thing, isn't it really? But there you go. He's still pretty cool, and he looks good in 3.75 inch, and he'll look good next to all the droids. And if you've got the Rey, he's gonna look pretty good next to Rey as well. So there you go. Just one more time, looking at the detail of that Dio figure, really, really is quite nice, and goes well with the other droids, specifically this one. I do like this one. Very nice figure. Lots of detail, as you can see. The weathering on him is fantastic. Very good. It's a shame you don't get a BB-8 really to go with them, but there you go. There's R2 with him, just to give you a bit of scale. Alright then guys, thank you very much for watching. That is the Droid Factory Rise of Skywalker exclusive from the Disney parks. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, don't forget to drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And we shall see you on the next one.